I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out. Really appreciate it. It's nice to see that there's people that take an interest in what's going on in our local politics and actually on the national level as well with Adam here. I'll start off with saying that as far as Adam is concerned, he's the only conservative candidate that we have. He is the conservative candidate. I support him 100%. I support Vince 100%. So I just want to throw that out there because this whole event actually is about Adam and Christian, because these two guys, I support Christian as well. I always tell people, as far as Maricopa is concerned, I think he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's done so much for this city, and he continues to work so hard. So I can't say enough about it. But so yes, as like Vince says, I always ask one question, and most people in here, if I ran into you by knocking on your door, somebody was cooking chicken when we knocked on the door. So I always ask one question: were you aware Maricopa had a constable? And I would say I'm literally about 1 in 15 people don't know that we have a constable. And that's what I want to change. I think as one of the two forms of law enforcement officials that are elected, the other being the sheriff, that they should be involved in the community at least well enough that the community is aware that we have one, let alone who they are or what they do. It is a taxpayer-paid position. Me as a taxpayer, I'd like to know where the tax dollars are going. So I plan on doing things once elected as far as a quarterly report to the public, listing all of the official duties that have been done as a constable. Just so you're aware, if you don't know, constables are responsible for serving all of the paperwork out of the local Justice of the Peace Court. Be elected, and he serves a warrant, or summons, a restraining order, an eviction notice. I'm the guy that gets to go out and do that. A lot of people focus on eviction notices, but at the same time, restraining orders, they're not effective until they actually get served. So if somebody has an issue with someone, and they're trying to go about it the legal way that they want to get this taken care of, until I get that served, it doesn't take effect. It's not actually legal, so that's my responsibility. One of the things that I've done in my past is sales. I used to sell furniture for the room store. I hope I didn't sell any furniture to anybody here. But one of the things that when I first started working there, my manager, his name was Mark Ritchie, I'm sure you guys have bought furniture before, and they always want to sell you the Scotch card and things of that nature. I had this one particular customer that I got them to the table, they were about to sign, and I was like, all right, well, I want to tell you about this contract. I'm not interested. Okay, just let me tell you about it. I'm really not, just let me tell you about it. So, and my manager was standing over there and he heard it. The next day in the manager's meeting, or the sales meeting, he brought it up and he said, you're one of the most tenacious people I've ever met. I personally think that quality as a constable is a good quality. You got to be tenacious about tracking people down and getting those things searched. So that's one of the reasons that I want to do this. I do have a background in law enforcement. I worked for Sheriff Joe Arpaio for 3.5 years as an officer. I am proud to announce that I was just recently endorsed by Sheriff Joe last week. Adam has also been endorsed by Sheriff Joe. So while I was in law enforcement, how this whole thing started was one of my co-workers helped out with another constable's campaign, and he told me the whole story, how he got involved, and it kind of planted the seed in my head, and I just kept it there. I'm really kind of surprised it went anywhere because it's not really the most fertile ground. But I kept that there, and I wound up meeting Vince, who is the Pinal County Republican Club District 4 chair. So that whole big long title tells you he's pretty active in politics. So I brought it up to him at one point, and this is kind of where we're at. So that's kind of what I'm about. That's what I'm looking to do. I want to bring this position into the community's perspective, if you will, at least to where the people are aware that the position exists. I want to do an information booth at least once a year at one of the festivals. In an official capacity, hand out information, answer any questions, things of that nature. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm looking to accomplish.
Any questions for Brett? I agree that maybe we should know, but don't we never want to see you and never want to meet you? So it's not that bad, we don't know who you are.
Well, no,
At the
you need
same
to
time-
know. So when you see him coming to your house, you turn the lights on.
But at the same time, if you have somebody that you don't want coming around you, you do want to see them.
That's what I mean, I don't want to be in that position.
Never.
Besides that, I pretty much take care of stuff.
Anybody else have any questions or anything? All right.
No.